Hey guys, Ione here. So today's video is all about how to fall in love with 36 questions. What are these 36 questions you're talking about? Who am I going to fall in love with, you might be asking? Well, let me give you a little bit of a backstory. So in 1997, a psychologist called Arthur Aaron and some other psychologists devised a series of questions that get progressively more intimate that help bring strangers together to fall in love. Now, there's been people doing this experiment years later. There was a New York Times article like a few years back and it all went wild and everybody started doing these questions. And I'm not saying that 100% for certain these questions will make you fall in love with a stranger, but what I do know for a fact is that asking these questions to somebody you know or somebody you're getting to know really helps to build closeness and create a type of intimacy that I don't always get in regular relationships. Now, I've done this with guys on first dates, but I've also done it with my mum, and it was one of the nicest conversations we've ever had because we really got to connect with each other and got to learn so much about her. So I'm gonna read the questions out, and you will find someone, either a partner, a potential partner, a friend, or a relative, and I'm gonna ask the questions. You can pause the video as you're answering each other's questions, and then play the next one. So it should take around 45 minutes. Typically it takes me way longer to go through these because I like to just elaborate and just have really good conversations. Then at the end, you're supposed to stare each other in the eyes for 4 minutes. And that kind of just like solidifies the whole experience and strange things start to happen. So without further ado, here are the 36 questions to fall in love. Step 1. Given the choice of anyone in the world, who would you want as a dinner guest and why? Would you like to be famous? And in what way? Before making a telephone call, do you ever rehearse what you say? Why? What would constitute a perfect day for you? When did you last sing to yourself or someone else? If you were able to live to the age of 90 and retain either the body or the mind of a 30-year-old for the next 60 years of your life, which would you keep and why? Do you have a secret hunch about how you will die? Name 3 things you and your partner appear to have in common. For what in your life do you feel most grateful? If you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be? Take 4 minutes and tell your partner your life story in as much detail as possible. If you could wake up tomorrow having gained any one quality or ability, what would it be? Set number 2. If a crystal ball could tell you anything about yourself, your life, the future, or anything at all, what would you want to know? Is there something you've dreamed of doing for a long time? Why haven't you done it? What is the greatest accomplishment in your life? What do you value most in a friendship? What is your most treasured memory? What is your most terrible memory? If you knew you would die suddenly in 1 year, would you change anything about the way you're living now? Why? What does friendship mean to you? What roles do love and affection play in your life? Alternate sharing something you consider a positive characteristic in your partner. Share a total of 5 items. How close and warm are your family? Do you feel your childhood was happier than most others? How do you feel about your relationship with your mother? Set number 3. Make 3 true we statements about each other. So for example, we are in the same room together feeling whatever. Complete this sentence. I wish I had someone with whom I could share. If you are going to become a close friend with your partner, please share something important for him or her to know. Tell your partner what you like about them. And be very honest with them this time. Share things that you might not say to someone you just met. Share with your partner an embarrassing moment in your life. When did you last cry in front of other people? Or by yourself? Tell your partner something you like about them already. What, if anything, is too serious to joke about? If you were to die this evening with no opportunity to communicate with anyone, What would you most regret not having told someone? Why haven't you told them yet? Your house and everything you own catches fire. After saving your loved ones and your pets, you have enough time to safely run in and save one item. What would it be and why? Of all the people in your family, whose death would you find most disturbing? Why? Share a personal problem with your partner and ask them how she or he might handle it. Also, ask your partner to reflect back to you how you seem to be feeling about the particular problem you have chosen. So those were the 36 questions to fall in love. Now you have 4 minutes to quietly stare into each other's eyes. I would really love to know how that went for you. Who did you do it with? How was the experience? What do you think of the questions? And I also want to hear from you what other questions you like to ask to really get to the core of a person. So, I love doing this. Let me know if you fell in love with someone. Let me know how it was, and I will see you soon. Bye.